I realize. All right, hi. Welcome to the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft. I'm Commissioner Joey Zacco. We have our two captains here for this season, Kevon Turnbull and Will Hudson, Rim Breakers, Run TMC. Two teams still in the playoffs that are happening in less than an hour here at InSports. Check out this crew of white polo gentlemen over here. Look at them. They're so happy and excited to reveal to you the Summer 18 All-Star rosters for our Connecticut League. And so first, while you guys join the live video here on Facebook, we have Connor Sauer commenting back. I just want that on the record, who is commenting as the league during this video, in case things go awry over there. But the All-Star game will be Thursday, August 23rd. We have our three-point contest at 8 o'clock, the dunk contest at 8:30, and the All-Star game, as always, at 9 o'clock. Presented by DJ Stio, so our resident DJ of the Legacy Leagues will be back here again for that. We're going to get to you guys in a second. First, Justin, Brendan, Mike, and Darren. They'll be breaking down all the picks as they happen, and we're going to try not to reveal any of the rosters until they're picked. So good luck with that. So when you try to predict the first pick, be careful. There's some names we know that are more than likely on the list. You can mention them. People that have been in the All-Star game every season, but you're going to want to be careful. So here's how it works. These guys are going to be drafting their teams. They start on their own teams, obviously. So Will is on Team Hudson. Kevon is on Team Turnbull. Guys, your first time being captains for each of you. We'll start with you. What are you expecting? You saw the rosters. Don't reveal too much. But what are you expecting as you try to build a team to beat this guy's team?
We're going with a really versatile team. Players that can defend, shoot, and hit a rock. So I think we got a good shot this year.
Sounds like everything you do. There you go. You're a good fit on your team. Will, you've been in one of these before, a couple of these before. You know how it goes and what kind of players to look for. What kind of players are you going to target to win next week?
Mike Davis.
All right. Shout out John Ruin, who mentioned his name drop. You know, like, what's the key to the draft? Mike Davis. There you go. So let's see who gets the first pick in the draft. We're going to flip it. Kevon, you get to call it in the air. Winner gets first pick, and we're just going to go back and forth. No snake stuff. Everybody's good. It's an all-star draft. So you guys can call it in the air. We have a tails call, and it is heads. So Team Hudson will get first pick. You guys can head over there. Good luck on all of that. And we're going to send it over to Justin, our host for the night, as you guys break down the first pick as Team Hudson is on the clock.
Guys, I think the most obvious question right now. What do we think? What do you think's gonna happen? First pick. What do we think?
Well, we heard Mr. Hudson say key to the draft, Mike Davis. So it looks like he might be going in that direction. If not, I think he'll take his teammate Reggie Stewart. But I think he was gonna go with Mike Davis here.
Yeah, I agree with that. Can't go wrong with either or. And considering he literally just said the key is Mike Davis, I don't see him going anywhere else.
Yeah, I think you guys are right. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's going to go with Mike Davis, but if not, definitely his own teammate Reggie Stewart, which isn't too bad for number 2 pick.
Absolutely, both guys are very decorated. Mike Davis and Reggie Stewart, the guys you mentioned, but I believe the pick is in, so we're going to send it back to Joey here.
Yeah, so with the first pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Hudson selects Gerald McLeese from the Rim Breakers. So a surprise here. He set up Kevon over there. So McLeese the first pick. There's your first reveal of who else is an All-Star. Guys, now that all your analysis goes out the window, break down what you think Team Turnbull's going to do as they are now on the clock.
Yeah, well, that's a surprising first pick. Not a name we mentioned. I think that's a direct hit at Kevon. Maybe Kevon might take a hit against Will and draft a Run TMC member. Is that what you think?
Yeah, I think he'll get his little revenge and get Reggie Stewart, so Will Hudson can't take him.
That or Mike Davis. We're just gonna keep saying Mike Davis until he gets picked.
Yeah, definitely two worthy players still available. We are only one pick in.
Let's steal his teammate there.
Yeah, and we're going to send it over back to Joey for the second pick here.
All right, so with the second pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Turnbull selects Reggie Stewart from Run TMC. So, turnabout is fair play. You take my teammate, I'll take yours. So we have two guys on each team. Stewart, Team Turnbull. McLeese, Team Hudson. We'll break down the teams as we go along. Guys, what do you think of each team's first pick?
Definitely surprising, but some direct hits from each other. Both good players, obviously. There are a bunch of good players in the All-Star game. Guys, we were talking about Mike Davis. Is he going now? Is he going later?
Yeah, nice little draft day slip for him. But I like both the strategy right away, going with each of their guys right there. Could have been a predictable first couple picks, but now we're in for a loop, so.
I like the way Kevon went because Reggie Stewart has been probably the best player in the league this year. 5th All-Star game, he's been there, he's done that, so I think it's a good pick for him.
Yeah, I definitely believe Kevon's pick was a great pick. Reggie definitely could have went number 1. Gerald McLeese is not a bad pick either, so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. And pick is in.
Yeah,
Kamish?
we're ready for you. So with the 3rd pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Hudson selects Mike Davis of Shocker City, so the first member of Shocker City selected, and Davis joins McLeish and Hudson over there on Team Hudson.
Yeah, Mike Davis, he is now an all-star in every season he's played in the Legacy Leagues. As you guys said before, Will said it too, right? We started. The key to the all-star game is Mike Davis. Can we talk about Mike Davis in the season he's had maybe a little bit?
I mean, yeah, he's a stud, and it just worked out great for Will. I mean, he said that that was the key for him. Didn't take him number 1. Still found a way, so I like where it's going.
I like the way he's drafting. He got his big guy, and then he got his point guard.
Yeah, I agree. Will's having his way with the draft so far.
Yeah, 3 picks in, a little bit of mind games, a little bit of skillful drafting, but the 4th pick is in right now.
All right, and with the 4th pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Turnbull selects Carmine Santarelli of Shocker City. So back-to-back Shocker City players selected here. One more pick each way, then we'll break down those teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And back-to-back Shocker City, not shocking. Obviously a good team, a lot of depth. What does Carmine Santarelli possess? He might break to the All-Star game.
He'll bring a little bit of everything. I mean, this is his 5th All-Star game. He's been an MVP. He's played in this before. He's going to have some fun with it. I'm excited to watch him.
I like the way.
Yeah, go for it.
I like the way he got 2 guards that can distribute and move the ball a little bit. Reggie and Carmine, along with himself, Kevon, who dominates down low. So I like the way he's going right now.
Yeah, I think Carmine will put on a show. He's a little flashy and everything, so for All-Star, I'm sure he'll break some moves out.
Absolutely. And plenty more picks to go. A lot of big names here. Next pick is ready.
Yeah. So with the 5th pick, Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Hudson selects Eric Langston from the Throne. So it'll be an opposition in about 45 minutes on the court. Team Hudson selects Eric Langston, the first member of the Throne, off the board.
Will was just telling me last time he played against Eric in high school, I believe. Said he was a force. Definitely happy to have him on his team now. Guys, what do we think about that pick, and what do you think about the teams?
Yeah, that's a big body right there. And if there is going to be defense played in the All-Star game, you got it right there. I mean, he's going to block shots, he's going to rebound, he's going to pump some outlet passes. So it's a good pick.
He's 2nd in blocks this year in the league, former champ. So Langston's going to be a force down long, along with McLeish and Hudson himself.
Yeah, Will's definitely putting some brains in his draft picks with Eric. He's looking for an all-around team rather than just all scoring.
Now back to Joey. Next pick is in.
All right, so with the 6th pick, we're cruising here in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft. Team Turnbull selects Kevin Blake of Team Moose. So you go defense, I go defense. Justin, if you want to recap who's on what team,
Yeah,
and then break down the last 2 picks.
Yeah, so right now on Team Turnbull we have the most recent pick, Kevin Blake. We have, my notes are not great, Reggie Stewart. We have Carmine Santarelli, and of course, Kevon himself. And then on Team Hudson right now we have Mike Davis. We have Will Hudson himself, Eric Langston, and Gerald McLeish. So obviously a star-studded lineup. What do we think are going to be the next picks? Do you have any predictions here?
I got to go with Brett Cody. He's got to get off the board soon.
Eric Singleton could be another guy who can be chosen here. He's a teammate of Mr. Hudson, but I like the way he took Kevin Blake there, another defensive guy. Not the most flashy guy in this league, but just gets it done on both ends of the floor. A good team player.
And Kevin Blake, he's been an All-Star before. He knows what the game's about. He knows how it's played. So that's another good pick.
And I think we have another pick in right
Good.
now for cruising.
So with the 7th pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Hudson selects Eric Singleton of Run TMC. So one of the guys they creatively name dropped as an all-star this season before he was selected. Good job over there. Ruining the whole show. No one has to watch the end. You're going to name drop everybody before we get there. But Eric Singleton is an all-star and joins Team Hudson.
Absolutely, and finally, Will gets a teammate after a little bit of nonsense going on between the two captains. What do we think about the latest member of Team Hudson?
Eric Singleton's a stud. He was the all-star captain in the summer last year. I mean, he could pass, he could score, he's going to put on a show dunking, so I'm excited to see him ball out.
Yeah, he's considering this a down year for him, but he's been clearly the second best option for a great run TMC team and still has done his thing, so I think it's a good pick.
Yeah, Eric could definitely put up some numbers.
Hudson
And
disagree.
with the dunks, it'll be exciting to see too.
Not bad, selecting a two-time Offensive Player of the Year at 7. Back to Joey for the next selection.
All right. So with the 8th pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, we have Team Turnbull selecting our very own Mike Slattery. 8th overall. Congratulations. So first-time analyst and player selected All-Star and drafted. Well, nice. Look at you. You're breaking records over here. We're just making records for Slat. But he now joins Team Turnbull as each team has 5 guys, right? 4 draftees plus the captain.
Yes,
Sure.
5.
Nice. There
That
you
is
go.
correct.
5. There you
You're
go,
correct,
Justin.
Joey.
I got you.
I don't think,
Maths, not your strong suit.
both communications guys. Obviously a questionable pick. No, I'm just kidding. Mike Slattery, good pick, representing Nothing Easy. I think you're a little biased here. We'll let the 2 other guys talk about our analyst in the middle right now.
Yeah, definitely a good pick. Slat, brings everything to the game, defense, scoring. So, hopefully you put on the show for us.
Yeah, Slat, second All-Star game in his second season, averaging 17 off the bench. Could definitely maybe get 6 Man of the Year this year. Does everything, so congrats, Slat.
Thank you, appreciate it.
How excited are you to join Team Turnbull?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm playing him in about 2 hours, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm real excited.
Back to Joey, next pick is in.
Just want to note, that was a key opportunity to trash talk, get in his head for later. Like, that was a terrible pick. You're a terrible all-star captain. You stink at basketball. None of that by Mike Slattery as he gets ready
he
for the
drafted
playoff
me.
game. I
Class
know,
act.
but you play him in 2 minutes. All right. So, with the 9th pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, we have Team Hudson selecting Brett Cody from the Head Honchos. So, the first member of the Head Honchos selected. Brett's been here before. He's been a captain, been an all-star member in both leagues, actually, one of the few players to do that. And he joins Team Hudson.
Yeah, Brett Cody, 21.8 points per game on one of the lesser teams in this league, if I may say so myself. But what's he going to bring to the All-Star game? What do you guys think?
He's going to have a lot of scoring. I really expect him to put on a show. I mean, if he gets hot in the All-Star game, that could get out of hand fast.
Yeah, he's just going to light it up from the scoreboard. He's one of those guys who's not going to do everything, and then he's just going to score. He's just going to look to score in this game.
Yeah, I'm pretty high on Brett Cody. I think he'll definitely put on a show for us.
Absolutely, I think the next pick is in.
We're good. And so, with the 10th pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Turnbull selects Jason Hernandez, a former All-Star captain, from the throne with the 10th pick, like I mentioned. So, I want to recap who's on what team. We have 4 players left that haven't been drafted yet in this year's All-Star game.
Yeah, so just from the top, on Team Turnbull, we have Kevin Blake, Jason Hernandez, Carmine Santorelli, Mike Slattery, Reggie Stewart, and of course, Yvonne himself. And then on Team Hudson, we have Brett Cody, Mike Davis, Eric Langston, Gerald McLeese, and Eric Singleton, and of course, Will Hudson himself. What do we think about the team so far, and what might the next pick be? Without obviously revealing too much.
I mean, I think both teams are stacked, obviously. I mean, it's an all-star game. Both teams are going to be insane putting up points. What I look for in the next pick is maybe somebody that can add a dimension of three-point shooting, just because in this all-star game, I mean, a lot of people are just going to be sending shots, probably close to half court. I mean, so someone that could light it up from there definitely would be intriguing.
Yeah, both teams should have their mix of playmakers, scoring guys who will be a beast down low, athletes down low that can defend. So I think it'll be a good all-star game so far.
Yeah, I agree. Both teams are obviously stacked. I'm looking for Joe Nemchek to maybe go this round. He's a pretty good player. Might be the sleeper.
You did a really good job of almost not revealing any names, but one isn't bad. So
Leave
back
it to Darren
Sorry.
Collins to kill the ratings. Kill the ratings of the whole show. But hey, it's like you knew something. So with the 11th pick in the Summer 8, weird, huh? Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Hudson selects Joe Nemchek from Jay's Trades and Fadeaways. So there you go. Right on cue there, he joins Team Hudson.
almost as if he knew. I think Darren might be plugged. He has some insider sources.
Yeah, this
Dropping
is a
Collins
scripted
bomb.
episode. But Joe's definitely a great player. I think he'll bring a lot of energy to Will's team. So, and he's a pretty flashy player too. So I think he'll bring out the show.
Yeah, it's the guy I was expecting. I mean, he could score any way he wants. He's got to score, and I think that was a really good pick.
Like Schlatt said, he had some three-point shooting. He's one of the few bright sides for Jay Strays and Benoit. So they had a pretty disappointing season, but overall, Netrek's had a good season.
And now with just 3 picks left, we go to the 12th pick in the draft.
Let's make sure we get it right. Oh, hi. All right, so with the 12th pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Turnbull selects Mike Vesicchio from Nick Strong. So there goes Nick Strong's first All-Star selection ever on our new team, and it's Mike Vesicchio.
Yeah, as you just said, like, see, he's a rookie, but he's averaging 20.6 points in his first year. His brother is not joining him. Potentially, maybe in the All-Star game, maybe he'll be picked. I don't know. We don't want to reveal too much. What do you guys think about one Vesicchio going late in the draft?
Mike is definitely a good pick. Him or his brother are pretty good. So it was interesting to see Mike in there. But yeah, Mike is a solid all-around player. So I think he'll be pretty good.
It's impressive. I mean, year 1 in Legacy League, 8.5-foot hoops for him to make the adjustment his first year and be an All-Star. I mean, that's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, averaging 20 a game on a team that's really just kind of spread out their scoring. He's got to be one of their main scorers. So it's a good pick overall.
And I think we have the last round ready
Yeah.
to go right now.
Yeah, so we're going to announce these two together instead of saving the suspense because there's one guy left. We know who's taking them. So, 13th pick in the Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Hudson selects Matt Tarazzi from Dinner Third. And so that means Mr. Irrelevant, but you're not really irrelevant when it's an All-Star Draft. So with the 14th pick, Summer 18 CT All-Star Draft, Team Turnbull selects John Zerbos from Sportsbook. And so Tarazzi and Zerbos, you guys can break those down. We'll bring the captains in 1 minute. So what do you think of the last 2 picks?
Yeah, I mean, it's off the bat. Both guys that can shoot the ball, both well-rounded players, and they're going to make their teams better. I don't think there are any, bad players. It's an all-star game, so both are going to make their teams better for sure.
Yeah, I like the Zerbos pick. I mean, he's had all year with just 4 guys on his team, and he still puts up 20 points a game, which I know you could say that's because they only have 4 guys, but I look at it the other way. I mean, having his legs in the 4th quarter in this hot gym, I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Tarazzi, I thought was a good pick as well. He's been one of the more consistent players this year as a rookie for Dinner Serve, who played Shocker City tonight. They upset Sportsbook last week. Tarazzi's been great all season long, so that's a good pick.
Yeah, 2 great picks. Obviously, they're both all-stars, but being the last 2 picks, maybe that'll give them a chip on their shoulder going into the all-star game.
Absolutely. And now we have our 2 team captains with us now. Either one of you guys can chime in. What do you guys think about your initial rosters here?
I think you have a great team. He threw off my game plan when he picked Gerald, that threw everything off. But I think Reggie Stewart was a great pickup. He does everything. So I think my team is physical and we play defense. So I think we're W.
With me, I just figured why not a teammate. If you play together, they play against each other. And I knew he was gonna go Reggie, so I just counteracted with Eric. So and Mike, such forth. So I told you I was gonna get Mike.
Good word, yeah. Call it off the top. Man of his word. Absolutely. And, guys, just talked about a little bit at the top of the draft about the meat and potatoes. What do you guys think about your later picks? And maybe some steals? Do you guys think you had any steals in the draft?
Yeah, I think Kevin won at 4. He's a great pickup. Mike won later in the draft. Is a good pickup. I think I wanted physical guys who can defend and control the paint. So I got exactly what I was looking for. Somebody guard Gerald.
Yeah, I think Eric was my steal because I didn't think he would go that late. I don't think he kind of saw him, so I kind of